It's a question about the comparison between Tiana Taylor's album and Pusha T's album. Which one do you think is better?
I like Daytona. Daytona, and they're both two different albums. KTSE is their R&B album. Daytona's rap, fully rap. But I feel like Daytona accomplishes what it wanted to accomplish more. And I also feel like Tiana Taylor's comments on her album kind of affects the way not only that I view the album, but others. Like, she came out and really just trashed the album, talking about how it's incomplete and how it's unfinished. And now when I hear the album, I cannot hear that. Daytona, to me, from the very beginning, Pusha T said this is album of the year. And that's how I feel about it. From the very beginning, Tiana Taylor said this is incomplete, like this is not the album I wanted. So, you know, I really haven't gave it too many listens past the first, 3 or 4 listens I gave it after her comments.
Since they were produced by the same person, Kanye West, why do you think Tiana Taylor had that unfinished feeling, but Pusha T didn't?
Everyone feels like the album didn't come out how they wanted to. Because Kanye West, they probably recorded a bunch of songs, and Kanye West at the end of it probably took everything they recorded, chopped it down to how he liked it, and consolidated it into 7 songs. Tiana Taylor was the only person with more than 7 songs. And Pusha T also, he didn't get everything he wanted. He had a whole album complete. And Kanye West made him redo it. Then he made Daytona based on that. You know what I'm saying? So there's really no excuse. I feel like everyone got an incomplete, or not an incomplete album, but I feel like nobody got it 100% of what they wanted. I feel like maybe Tiana Taylor is more vocal about it, or maybe she just hasn't been through that process with Kanye before.
So Pusha T has been through this process before with Kanye?
It seemed like he was more understanding when Kanye had to tell him, yo, you gotta redo your album. I think I could do the whole thing better. He seemed like he redid his album. And we got Daytona, which what we know as his best non-Clips album. So.
That's my question. Top 3 2018 female rappers, who are they? Go.
Jean Grace, she put out an amazing project with Kelly Chris called Everything's Fine. That's the top 10 project so far for me. Of course, I'm gonna say my girl Angel Hayes. I've been working with her since like '09, so Angel Hayes always has something dope. And I really like Leikeli 47. That's Leikeli 47. She does a great mixture of, I don't even know if I want to call it R&B. It's like R&B, pop, and rap. So she'll spit bars. She's from New York. She'll spit bars. Then she'll also give you this beautiful singing voice. So she really combines R&B and rap in a high quality way. She's giving you high quality bars. And she's also hitting those notes that you hear R&B singers hit. So Leikeli 47, Angel Hayes, and Jean Grae.
Okay, with those 3 that are your favorite, what makes them different from the popular 2018 female rappers like Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, and I don't know, another third one.
Like Rico Nasty?
I don't even, like super pop.
Yeah, so what make them different between those two is Jean Grae, she give you bars. Well, I respect that Nicki Minaj write her own bars, but they're just not that good to me. Like Nicki Minaj she writes her own bars, but like her metaphors, certain things she says, to me have always been really elementary. I like her Sucker Free mixtape. I like her Beam Me Up Scotty mixtape. I thought Pink Friday was serviceable for what it was. I wasn't bumping that, like I don't replay that. But I did think Your Love was a dope single. Moment of Life featuring Drake was dope. So I respect what Nicki does, but she got 4 albums. It's like that one Jay-Z bar. 4 albums in 10 years, nigga. I can divide. So on every, let's say 2 of them shits was due. Like it's been 10 years, she's dropped 4 albums. Out of those 4 albums, you can say, okay, Queen was alright, Pink Friday was good. The rest was due, like what Nas said to Jay-Z. So I feel like Jean Grae is really giving you bars. Like when you listen to Everything's Fine, Jean Grae is really giving you metaphors. She's really giving you like bars where you sit back and like certain concepts and certain literary terms that she's throwing at you, certain metaphors, they're gonna hit you later. And not only that, but just the content of what she's rapping about. Everything's Fine is really an album about depression, isolation, in this social media world, in this technology world that we live today. So she's really touching on relevant topics. When you listen to her music 15, 20 years down the line, a lot of things are still gonna be relevant. It's gonna feel like she wrote that album in that time. So that's why I feel like Jean Grae is a step above the Cardi B's and the Nicki Minaj's, and her whole discography is like that.
Whose side are you on with the Machine Gun Kelly and Eminem beef?
I'm not on nobody's side, but I mean, if you watch this, if you follow Top 5 Rough website, you know I'm not the biggest Eminem fan. I fuck with, you can check out my Is Eminem the GOAT video that I got up on my YouTube. I don't have a dog in this fight. I feel like, you know, I don't listen to Machine Gun Kelly like that. I do listen to his projects when he drops because I like to stay up on hip hop, but I'm not like a EST for life or whatever his fans are called, and I'm definitely not an Eminem fan. So I feel like with, you know, the drama between the two, I thought the Machine Gun Kelly response track was nice. If Eminem dropped something, I'll listen, but I feel like both of them needed this just so bad, because none of them are really popping right now. Eminem dropped an album earlier this year, didn't do much, so he goes and he drops a surprise album where he has to go and make all these diss songs towards all these people, hoping for a response. Like I was kind of hoping no one responded, so, you know. But at the same time, it's good to, you know, see the art form. Maybe we'll get more good music out of it. But from Eminem at this juncture, I just don't see it coming. Maybe we do get it. And from Machine Gun Kelly, I wasn't really checking for him. Probably still won't check for him after this, unless it's an Eminem diss. But I did like that song. Got a good chorus. And it sounded very natural from Machine Gun Kelly. So good job, Machine Gun Kelly.